What's the best prank you've ever pulled in boot camp? Our drill instructor, Staff Sergeant Murphy, was notorious for surprise inspections. Guy would burst into the barracks at 2 a.m. screaming about dust particles and wrinkled sheets. Made our lives absolute hell for 8 weeks straight. Murphy had one weakness though. He was obsessed with his coffee. Brought the same thermos every morning filled with what he called liquid motivation. Black coffee so strong it could strip paint. Drank it religiously during our morning PT sessions. Week 6, we were all losing our minds from sleep deprivation and constant harassment. That's when Private Davis came up with the plan. His mom had sent him a care package with instant decaf coffee that looked identical to regular grounds. The plan was simple. Switch Murphy's coffee with decaf for a few days. Watch him wonder why he felt tired. Harmless prank, right? Wrong. We underestimated how much caffeine this man consumed daily. Turns out Murphy was basically running on pure espresso. His tolerance was through the roof. Day 1 of decaf, Murphy seemed slightly less energetic during PT. Still screamed at us, but with maybe 5% less intensity. We thought it was working perfectly. Day 2, he looked confused during morning formation. Kept rubbing his temples. Started making mistakes during drill commands. Left, right, left became left, wait, what? Day 3 was when things went sideways. Murphy showed up looking like death warmed over. Massive withdrawal headache, hands shaking, could barely speak above a whisper. But here's the thing about drill instructors. They're tougher than cockroaches. Instead of taking sick leave, Murphy decided his weakness was a character flaw that needed correction through suffering. He made us do double PT sessions. If he was miserable, we were going to be twice as miserable. 4-hour workout sessions in 95-degree heat, push-ups until people were vomiting. By day 4, Murphy was hallucinating from caffeine withdrawal, started talking to his clipboard, gave commands to empty air. We realized we'd accidentally broken our drill instructor's brain. The medical staff found him passed out in his office, clutching his empty coffee thermos like a security blanket. Dehydrated, severe headache, blood pressure through the roof. They rushed him to the base hospital, diagnosed acute caffeine withdrawal syndrome. Doctor asked how much coffee he normally drank. Answer, roughly 2 pots per day for 15 years. We thought we were dead. Surely they'd figure out someone had sabotaged his coffee. Court-martial, prison, dishonorable discharge, the works. But here's where it gets crazy. The base doctor told Murphy his caffeine addiction was dangerous and ordered him to quit cold turkey for his health. Murphy came back 3 days later looking like a different person. Calmer, less aggressive, still tough but not completely insane anymore. He never found out about the decaf switch, thought his body had just decided to reject caffeine naturally, called it divine intervention. The rest of boot camp was actually bearable. Murphy still pushed us hard, but without the manic energy fueled by industrial strength coffee. We actually learned things instead of just surviving his screaming fits. Graduation day, Murphy pulled our platoon aside. "You guys broke me down and built me back up stronger," he said. "That's what good Marines do for each other." If only he knew we'd accidentally cured his caffeine addiction through teenage pranking. Davis kept the secret until we were all discharged. Even then, we swore never to tell anyone official. Some pranks are too perfect to confess. 10 years later, I ran into Murphy at a veterans event. He was teaching high school now, coaching football, still drank coffee, but normal amounts. Looked healthy and happy. He remembered our platoon fondly, said we taught him that leadership doesn't require caffeine-fueled rage.